What's up, good people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Your girl Pauline here. Today we're going to talk about businesses, like what businesses you should avoid involving yourself in Kenya, Nairobi. Why am I saying Kenya, Nairobi? It's because I've been brought up in Shags, that's in the village, but my working experience and everything, I've been always in Nairobi, that is the capital city of Kenya, and I know most of these businesses that people try to involve you in, they're scam. Okay, not so many people who know. Until the day you're scammed, that's when you'll come to know they're scam. So the disclaimer for this video is don't think I'm attacking anyone. So please, even if you hear me mention those type of businesses and you're doing it, don't attack me. I'm not here talking to you. I'm here sharing my experience and my friends' experience on what we have gone through this kind of job. One, Safaricom promotion. What do I mean by Safaricom promotion? If you have been in Nairobi, or if you go to Nairobi every day in the morning or even in the afternoon, let's say the whole day, in the verge of the day when you're doing your errands in Nairobi, there is this place called Archives. You know Archives? Yes, Archive. Archive is one of the most famous places where even if you're new, that's where you tell someone, can we meet up in Archives? It's the only point where so many new people from Shags or wherever different part of the country meet up with their friends. So Archive is so common in Nairobi, but there are so many businesses that go around Archives. We have these people who pretend to be Safaricom people, and they ask you, they have t-shirts that they carry in their hands, and they ask you, do you have a Safaricom line? Do you have a Safaricom number? If you're new to this kind of trick or you don't know anything about it, definitely you'll say, yes, I have a line. And they will tell you, okay, come, we register your line, and you've won yourself a t-shirt and other things. First of all, ask yourself, how did you win by having a Safaricom line? All those people around there, they have Safaricom lines. Why are they not winning? Why are they not winning everything that is there? So they'll tell you, you have won. Even you don't ask yourself what you've won, you're so excited to a point that even you don't know yourself anymore. So once they tell you you've won, you're giving you a t-shirt and you've won some other electronics, kindly follow us to the car. My friend, the minute you follow that person to that car, they're not going to do anything to you. They're going to ask you your Safaricom number, which you're going to put it down for them. They're going to ask you some other details, your ID number, your other stuff, date of birth and everything, your names and everything. The minute you give those details, they're already changing your PIN number. They're already changing your PIN number. That is the MPESA. MPESA is a transaction done in Kenya, mobile money. It's like it's mobile money that we do pay using our mobile phones. So the minute you just give your names, you give your ID and other details they ask you, that's the minute they change your PIN number. But you will be so surprised. They're going to give you maybe a phone, or maybe they're going to give you, and the phone they're giving you, it's not even it's a smartphone, but it's a China kind of thing phone that even doesn't speak English. You can't even do the settings or anything. And they will give you a t-shirt, but only for you to notice you will have had nothing in your M-Pesa. They may tell you to pay 1,000 shillings for all those things they've given you, and for you, you will think, oh, this is genuine. They can't give me 2 phones and a t-shirt, and then they charge me 1,000 and refuse. That's a great deal. But definitely they will have swept all your M-Pesa account, so you have like nothing. So be careful. Point number 2 is the same thing, Safaricom customer care, or customer care services and calls. Wow. In Kenya, Safaricom is the biggest company, mobile money or communication company we have. We also have Airtel, we have Telcom, we have Orange, we have so many other type of lines or communication networks that we have. But Safaricom is one of the most famous and popularly known in Kenya. So we have people who will call you and tell you, they'll call you with any number and tell you, my name is so and so, I work from Safaricom, and we can see that your line is registered under so many numbers. So we want to close this line. So if you're not smart enough, you'll be so shocked because you don't want to lose that line. And maybe that person is calling you to scam you some money. They'll definitely tell you you have to pay for some charges for you to be able to retain your line. That's number one. They have stolen money from you, but because you're so scared to lose your line, you're definitely going to send it, or you're going to give them again your details that they're going to change the MPESA PIN number and steal money from you. Number two, these people will call you and tell you something different. Like, let's say you're a parent, they'll call you and tell you, oh, your kid is sick and she has been admitted or she has been rushed to a certain hospital. Kindly send me money for admission or for medication or for treatment, anything like that. They will tell you definitely that. And because you're a parent and you have a kid in school, you won't think twice. What you want first is safety for your kids, so you will definitely send money, and that's how it gone. Another thing, people will still call you pretending to be customer care services. They will tell you that someone has sent you money in your M-Pesa line, and we need to do a transaction or a reversal back to the person who has sent you money. Do you know in Kenya currently you can't just run away with someone's money like that? If I send you money in a wrong number and you don't want to give it back to me, I'll just call Safaricom customer care service and tell them I sent money with this line and I sent it to this line and this is the amount of money I sent, and so they will give a go ahead to reverse the money back. So people have taken that as an advantage of doing that. Currently in Kenya, people are just buying SIM cards. You go buy a SIM card from nowhere, whatever, you know, those SIM cards, they were having someone else. But what they do is they buy SIM cards, they upload WhatsApp, and they start chatting you. And you will think, because I have that person's number, you will think they're borrowing money from you. And definitely they're asking for help from you. You will help because it's a friend. But you don't realize these are scammers, people who from committee, those who have been jailed in prison for so many years, are trying to do these deals to get money from you. That's another scam. So never try to involve yourself from Safaricom people who are giving you free gifts and Safaricom people who are calling to say you have different things in your SIM card. Kindly, there is a Safaricom number that they do call. It's a special number. Once you see that number, you'll definitely know it's Safaricom, because they're the only people who use such numbers in Kenya. Number three, online businesses. Wow. Okay. Online business is one of the thriving or booming businesses that we have around in Kenya. Not only in Kenya, even in the US and so many other countries. But there are so many people who have come up with new online businesses. Some sell clothes, some sell shoes, others phone, others call it everything. People are selling everything online. You're marketing your businesses. But some people, you'll find that they don't have this business in actual, but they're stealing posts from other different people and putting them in their own posts or pages to advertise the business that they don't have. Imagine someone calling you, or you having to see something that you've liked. Let's say it's a handbag. You see that handbag, you like it, or a dress. Let's say a shoe, or let's say a TV or something for the house, a fridge or anything. These people are selling nice electronics. You just fall in love with it. The percent or the discount they are giving is so eye-catching. You just want it. If you remember the last fridge you bought, it was maybe 50,000. The same type of fridge you're getting with more advanced things inside. Maybe it comes with a dispenser, a coolant, or a touch, whatever door. You truly want to buy it. The discount is awesome and the pricing is also awesome. So without thinking twice, you will want to purchase that item for you not to lose it. You're going to converse with those people very well. They'll converse with you and they will give you details of the fridge that you want, the mode of payment and everything. All these details you'll get. If these people were to surprise and they tell you we're going to deliver it to your doorstep, maybe in after 3 working days, so sure, they should deliver it. One thing or two things that might happen is, one, these people will deliver you a fridge, but that fridge is not what you ordered. And you can't do anything about it. So that's what they do. Or number two, these people will not even deliver anything. They will just, after you have done your transaction, these people are so good. Before you do your transaction, they are so good. So they will tell you all sorts of sweet things you want to know, the benefits of having that fridge and blah, blah, blah. So you know about it. But the day for delivery, you might not even see them anymore. The minute you make that payment and you've confirmed you've paid and everything, they're going to tell you your fridge is going to be there in your place in the next 3 working days. You will wait and wait until you get tired of waiting. You will just age waiting. So that's how people are scammed, and these people are going to block you from their websites, their pages, and everything, that you can never reach them. And definitely, who are you going to report to? No one will help you. So that's number 3. Number 4 is online offers. People offer jobs. You'll be told we have jobs in Qatar, we have Kenya Airways jobs, we have jobs in the airports, these traveling companies, or let's say even the NYS kind of job, UN jobs, all these type of jobs. The jobs that you die to have, definitely. No one will come to advertise a house help job and steal from you, So people will come with these big jobs, senior jobs that earn you a lot of money. Definitely, you can't let it go and pass you. If you see a very nice job, let's say in the airport, you've been called to be a manager, definitely you'll go for it. So you'll even have to buy that position, or you'll have to send someone money to make deals for you or connections for you to get these jobs. So most of these jobs are scammers' job. If it's not the real company that has advertised their job, then just know it's a scam. People have even gone out of their way to print uniforms and labels and everything, and use even portals and photos and videos of that said company they want to steal from. So they will come with their everything. If you check out their page, you see their photos, you see their offices, you see everything, and you will think that's a deal job. But only to be honest, this is a scammer. Person who is looking for people who are desperately looking for jobs to steal from. They're going to tell you so many things. So send us your CV, send us your ID, send us these and these, all these documents, and definitely they will look for a document that you don't have so that they can start eating from there. Maybe, let's say, most of the people, they don't have the, what do we call these? There is a certificate that should have, okay, good conduct certificate. You don't have that. Not every Kenyan has that. So whatever job you want to look for, if you don't have a good conduct, definitely they're not going to take you, because they want to know if you're a criminal, you're a crook, or you're whatever you are, if you have cases in the court, or you have ever been jailed and such kind of things. So if you don't have a good conduct, who will employ you? So the minute they notice that you don't have a good conduct, they're going to tell you, we do offer giving good conduct from our offices, which is more easier than letting you go to book it for yourself, do the whole process of getting it, waiting for months for you to get your certificate. So for us, we do it very fast, and within 2 to 3 days you have your. So send us a certain amount of money, send us $3,000, send us $20, $50 for us to be able to process for you very fast. Once they see that you have sent the money, no, they have seen that they have built trust in you, and they can steal from you because you don't know what you're doing. Next, they're going to offer you so many other different kind of things, tell you to send so much like uniforms, details, this and this is needed, this and this is needed. All these documents they're going to ask for, and because you don't have them, and it takes so long in Kenya to get them, they will definitely going to squash some money from you. So you need to be careful when you're looking for jobs online, in the newspapers or wherever. Just be careful not to be scammed. Another number 5 is international jobs, just like the same as the one that I've said. So many people come here advertising that I have connections, I can take you to Canada, I can take you to US, I can take you to any European countries to work. So what do? We have our agents around. We charge this kind of amount of money. If it's Canada, it has its own payment. If it's US, we have our own payments, and other European countries, they also have their own payments. So they may tell you, for our agent, for you to be processed all your visas, documents, travels, and everything, you need to pay 350,000 Kenyan shillings for you to be able to organize for you all these traveling documents. And because you trust these people and they're not asking for any more money, you find it's very easy, and you give in to the idea of giving out 350 because it's an agent. They tell you they have been doing that for so many years. They've connected so many people to go to the US, and definitely you're going to give that money out. You will give out money for you to be helped, and because you're desperate, you want to go to the US, you want to go to Canada, you want to go to the European countries, you'll definitely send that money. You'll sell land, you sell everything you have for you to be able to raise that money and go to the US. So if these agents are not real, or if you don't go to online and make research for your own and get to know, is this a real agent? Is this a recognized agent in Kenya? Are these people real? If you don't do your own research, sweetheart, they're going to con you money, and not only 350, but they're going to cost you so much money and your time and energy. So be careful when you're doing transactions for jobs or anything outside Kenya. Number 6, plots for sale. So many people have been conned through this idea of plots for sale and everything. You might find these also on online. You might also get it on newspapers, and you might also get them in post, WhatsApp, or social medias. You're going to get such kind of things. We are selling plots at this amount of money. We are selling this piece of acre of land or this size of land at this amount of money. You find it's a good deal. Definitely, without thinking twice, you will also want to meet the person who is selling this land. These people are going to avail themselves. Definitely, they will avail themselves very well. They will show you the title deed for the land. They will show you all the documents you need for the land and everything. They will do literally everything for you for that land. Some might even tell you it's a family land, it's my land, I was given, or I inherited it from my parents or my father or something. And these people are genuine and looking really, really true and honest. So you fall for the deal. If you don't follow it up with the Ministry of Land or something to get to know, is this land real? Is this person selling real? And you might even find those people are trying to sell this land or even plots or houses or even anything. They are not real people. They are not the owners of these properties or premises. They are just scammers. So if you're not careful, you're going to lose millions of money buying a piece of land that has been sold to 20 other people with the same amount, and you think it's a real deal. So if you're not careful, you're going to lose your money. So also be vigilant and be careful when you're buying things. Let them know that you have knowledge or idea of how to purchase a piece of land, a house, or any other type of property. I hope I'm clear until that. Number 7, cars for sale. So someone will call you, someone will see you advertising a post. Oh, I'm looking for a car, this type of a car to buy. I want a Range Rover, I want to buy a Paso, I want to buy a Vitz, a Demio, I want to buy a CX-5, I want to buy a Mercedes Benz, I want to buy a Outlander. All these type of cars you want to buy. Once you see them in the yard, in an online shop, you see them in the yard, and the prices are calling, the discounts are calling, everything, the documents and everything, they are done for you. It's just pay, pick and go. Be careful, because these people will sell you land, or they'll sell you cars, they'll sell you cars, but at the end of the day, when you go to pick those cars, they're not there. Or someone will sell you the car, you go there to the ground, you see the car, but that car has already been bought by someone else. They're just waiting for them to finish or clear paying for the car, and then they take their car away. So you may find they're not going to give you the same car, or they're going to give you a different car, which is totally worn out or bad, or you're going to lose the car and the money. So be careful when you're doing research to buy a car. Go to the ground first before buying anything. Research about the car. Get to know these people. Are these the only cars they sell? Don't stick to one buyer. Please don't stick to one buyer. Go to different places where they sell car. Go to those yards. Check the type of car you want. Go to another yard. Check another car. No one is going to ask you. Do that to 4 or 5 yards. Get to know the type of a car you want. The prices and the differences of the pricing also matters a lot. What it comes with to have that car also determines a lot. So don't see a car in the yard and you just want that car. You go for it, you might end up paying for a car that is not there. Or even these people who tell you we come from the Port Authority. We have so many cars that we are selling for people who are not able to pay for the Port Authority transactions or fee. And they tell you we can sell that car for you. You end up paying a lot of money for that car. You have not seen the car. They just told you. They sent you photos. They sent you documents. They sent you everything, whatever they have, to prove that they have the car. My dear friend, you will just pay for that car. You will leave the local place you are. even if you're in Nakuru or whatever part of the world, or even Nairobi, they will make you go to Mombasa for shipping. Yeah, you will go to Mombasa and wait for years waiting for that car, and these people have already scammed you, taken your money and gone. You might nag them with calls, definitely they will pick, and at the end of it, they have their money that they wanted from you, and they will tell you, sweetheart, we conned you and you won't do anything. So be careful also on that. Number 8 is beggars on the streets. So guys, I've seen so many in the news. I've seen so many people being caught by the police or the council because of faking to be disabled people in the streets or beggars in the streets. Yeah, and it has become so hard to find so many Tanzanians. Let me say, but I'm not attacking anyone. You will find so many Tanzanians who have come to Kenya and they end up going into the street. Not that these people can't find jobs to get, or not that these people are disabled, or not that these people don't have qualifications for working or even communication skills or anything. No, but these people have seen a softer way of doing things because they know Kenyans are givers and they will give you anything if you beg for help. And if your choice or the idea or the knowledge you have for begging it looks legit, definitely they will chip in and help you. So we have so many people begging in the street currently in Kenya. Some pretend to be they don't have legs, others pretend that they can't talk, others pretend they have burns and they put some kind of weird oil in something. They just put some kind of makeup or anything to look as if they have truly burnt themselves. Some will also come with small kids, carry the kids in the street, and the kid is crying and it's so hot or it's raining and they're begging, yo, help me with food, help me with some coins to buy for my baby food or something like that. And because of just seeing the baby, you're going to feel mercy and give them money. So these people, at the end of the day, these people, they will just stand and walk home. You know, they will walk home because they're not beggars. They are there pretending they can't walk, they don't have legs, they don't have hands, but they will give it to you. They will pretend they don't hear. They'll even pretend they're blind. They will sit there in the street, even if it's hot, they will just have to stomach the heat, but they have to beg. And have you ever noticed, if you ever go to a beggar's cap, you'll never find more than 20 shillings. You'll find shillings, 1 shilling, 5 shillings, and 10 shillings. That's the only money you'll ever get. But from morning to evening, the day they have collected a lot of money. But you'll never see it in that cap because you'll just go look at the cap and you see it's empty. So you're touched and you give 50 shillings, 20 shillings. But the minute you drop that coin there and come back in the next 1 hour, you won't find it there. They've already removed it and they've left some coins that will show that they have not got anything. Some even beggars, I was also shocked to see there is a person who he's a millionaire, has a good car, has apartments, and they go to the street to borrow. They pretend these people are walking on the streets. They look so worn out. They have not eaten. They are dirty. They have worn tattered clothes. And you tend up to help this person. You know, they tell you so many stories. Oh, I was working somewhere and then I was fired. My house was taken. My car was taken. I have nothing. Their speaking is so fluent. Their English is so fluent. This is a person with knowledge, but because this person has nothing at the end of the day, has ended up in the street, you tend to help. But these people, truly, honestly, they're not poor. They're just there to make an extra coin from what they get. So guys, if you have so many other type of scam businesses that go on in Kenya, kindly comment down below. Let me know, do you have them in your country? Do you see such people in your country? Do you have such kind of scammers who use real companies, name, logos and everything to scam people out here? Let me know, comment down below, and let's share this out. Let's make it an awareness so that people won't fall on this trap. It's your girl Pauline. Until the next video, bye.